We provide training, technical assistance, and a referral network to grow the number of mentors and to strengthen the impact of mentoring experiences. And we are thrilled to host the Disability Mentoring Certification Program in partnership with Mentor National, which is a deep learning process around how to run a mentoring program that is inclusive to youth, volunteers, and staff with disabilities.
I'm here because my colleague and I have been taking the PYD offered course so that we can earn our certification in disability mentoring. I have found that there have been some lessons that are so eye-opening that I could say they have made me a better person in how I interact with people.
The Disability Mentoring Certification Program involves doing a curriculum that has take it at your own pace courses, live convenings with practitioners across the country to reflect on key learning gains, and ultimately leaving with an inclusion action plan to carry your inclusive mentoring journey forward.
Being a part of this training has been incredibly helpful to me, not only in exploring accessibilities to dimensions of disability that are different than my own and experiences different from my own, but also in examining accessibility that is directly relative to the way I experience the world that I possibly hadn't thought of before.
The fellowship impacted me greatly. In fact, it opened a new door for me in achieving one of my dreams that I have for the longest, which is to promote inclusion of people with disabilities in sports and recreation.
The Mentoring Coalition was created to help bring awareness to the importance of mentors to improve disability inclusion, combat ableism, and propel real societal participation for more disabled people. We do this through inclusive mentoring in traditional programming and disability-led programs, and through relationships to support people via informal mentoring. And the coalition will keep pushing our policy platform to increase funding for inclusive mentoring to help close the mentoring gap and continue to increase inclusion for more disabled people in education, employment, and community.
What I hope that people will get from my fellowship project is that, one, students with disabilities have the right and the desire to participate in sports and other campus rec activities just like everyone else. And also, campus rec programs do not have to reinvent the wheel. They could add existing ways to include more students with disabilities in their activities and programs. And lastly, inclusion benefits everybody.
We facilitate communication among stakeholders and sharing information on what works in disability mentoring. We provide training and technical assistance to create a referral network and grow the number of mentors and strengthen mentoring experiences.
Mentoring is an equal exchange of listening, understanding, and leading. In order to be a good leader and mentor, you must understand and listen to the person you want to reach to, as much as you give advice or information to that person.
As an individual with disability, I have really benefited from mentoring. To be more specific, disability mentoring. Growing up, seeing how individuals with disabilities in my community were navigating their careers, making it to the level that could help them become self-sufficient. I decided to connect with them and learn from them so that I'll be able to also move up in my career path. When I did this, it really helped me really develop the tools, the skills, the strategies, and the knowledge to be able to become successful in my career. Here I am today as an accessibility policy analyst at the New York City Department of Transportation, helping, advocating for more inclusive society here in New York City. So the Mentoring Coalition will continue to push and advocate for more inclusive mentoring. And we look forward to doing this through our four main awareness areas or policy platforms. We will need more support for mentoring. We will also need more access to role models with disabilities. We will also need to build a paid national peer mentoring workforce. And then also we will need more accessible e-mentoring solution to decrease isolation of our community. Join us to increase awareness of mentoring as a disability inclusion strategy, and also to increase awareness of the need for inclusive mentoring for our community.
Mentoring is important to me because I want to see the next generation of people with disabilities thrive and succeed.